Welcome back. For 155 years, Salt Lake City residents, they have had a printed daily newspaper. Folks, that's going to end in 2 months. Now, for many years, there were 2, 3, even 4 papers to pick from in the morning and in the afternoon. Craig Wirth showing us the colorful history of the papers. Hi, Craig.
Howdy, and yes, tonight it's the newspapers themselves that make up the headlines in this story. Few Western cities can match the heritage of the newspapers of Salt Lake City, and it's worth watching. Salt Lake City was barely a town when it got its first newspaper in 1850. And the Deseret News set a lofty goal: truth and liberty. Well, you would think that covered it all, but it wasn't enough for some, and Salt Lake in Utah would get a bunch more papers, some in languages other than English. Now, Brad Westwood of the Utah Division of Heritage and Arts knows all about those early papers.
Anyone who had the will and the money and a press could make a paper.
And they did. For example, the Union Vedette from Camp Douglas became an enemy of polygamy, described as the wooden horse in the Troy of polygamy.
The daily weave of life involved picking up your newspaper.
And that meant politics. Now the Herald was Republican in politics and name, so along came the Daily Democrat. And of course the Independent, which was pretty straightforward. Shall we build a state capitol, or shall we develop Utah's farms, forests, schools, and industries? Of course the state capitol won out. Why worry about the other stuff? Now my favorite was sort of in the middle of all that, a Salt Lake paper just called The Truth. But Utah couldn't take the truth, or at least didn't take the Truth paper. The Truth died after 3 years. Yeah, the truth hurts. The failed Utah Progressive opinion paper wrote, "We would have had many more subscribers if the school teachers had taught people how to read and to read something worthwhile." So now we back up a bit to 1871. The Salt Lake Tribune was the latest to join the Voices. It stated in its first paper, "It will have no sectarian bias and will be the organ of no religious body whatever." It did get its fancy nameplate a year later, so we once had 4 strong dailies: the Deseret News, which also had a fancy building by then, the Tribune, the Herald, which morphed into the Telegram, and the Times. Historian Westwood says don't forget the local small-town papers.
No matter how hard you try, people want to know what's happening locally. Newspapers really offered a sense of solidarity about your community. You felt like you belonged in Murray. You felt like you belonged in Logan.
Like the Murray Eagle. That came out as the American Eagle. Now that is art. And I mentioned the Helper Journal because I found this really great footage of the office and the paper being put together. Why so many papers? Well, you see, papers were kind of what the internet is today.
The way we now look at our phones, that impulsive act, was very much what happened in newspapers. People would go right through their houses, wave to their children, sit down and read the paper in the same impulsive way.
Latest football scores, morning paper.
Armies of kids hit the streets every day, hawking the newspapers.
You would have these young boys in their canvas sacks throwing the papers in front of your face, trying to get you to buy them.
The time when America waited with bated breath for such as what was printed from this lead-typed galley. The news Limburg had made it to France. And there it was 93 years ago, one of the great stories captured in print. Back during the glory days of newspapers, when the Salt Lake Tribune would take these very blocks of wood, etch them into metal, print them on paper, and deliver it to your home. And soon to be a memory that came to your doorstep each morning. Now both the Tribune and the Deseret News plan weekly printed newspapers, but not to be delivered to your door early in the morning. They will come in the mail. You know, I always remember my brother and I wrapping newspapers at 3 in the morning to trudge through the snow and deliver the daily paper, trying to throw it on the porch and not in the bushes. I was never successful at that.
Did you get yelled at if it landed in the grass and the snow?
Oh my goodness, I would hit aluminum doors at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning. Yeah, I woke up many a dog, many a person.
It's interesting that you had to say, well, papers were like the internet is today, because it seems like common sense, but they're dying. So, I mean, it really is worth noting.
Well, it is, and they're just going online.
Sure, exactly, but that physical, tangible paper.
yeah.
All right, it's
Paper.
probably time to get to weather.